भाई ये हमारे ये इनको खाने को कभी नहीं मिलता, इनकी तरफ फोकस करो बेचारे। हाँ हाँ जाओ जाओ जाओ, अरे देख लेना बेचारा खाने को नहीं मिलता भाई, दे देना दो।
Oh my God. All right. That was not just what did I see? Oh, my dear Indians, why do you do that? Oh my goodness. This is 2025. Today you're acting like this. In a day and age of social media, information, with so much of exposure, you guys are still acting like this, like you have never seen food in your life. Honestly, heart of hearts, okay? This is not just to rub salt on your wounds or to rub your face in the dirt. But this used to happen, all this that you saw, not at the extent or the violence, the desperation, not at that level, but that mentality that food was scarce was there present even when I was a young man. And to see that it still exists, and now it not only exists, it exists with people with suit and tie and at a prestigious event, is not just shocking, it is mind-boggling. It is like, I'll tell you honestly, after I was sent this video, I could not believe my eyes. I could not believe. Like, I have seen people standing in line. I've seen people grabbing the food and making it a mountain. But I have never ever seen people push and shove for a world-class event. World-class. Now, if in case you do not know, I did a little bit of research, and I'm just totally shocked. Okay, I'll give you some of the facts. All right. See, this event was held on. In case you do not know, like me, I was not aware of this. This event was held on February 24th, 25th. Okay, around a few days ago. This was the Madhya Pradesh Global Investors Summit in Bhopal. Okay, it's supposed to be a global investor summit. It was meant to showcase India's booming economy. You know, that Modi's 10 trillion whatever vision that he has. Fine. The summit was aimed at boosting Madhya Pradesh, this particular state in India, as a very modern, business-friendly, international global hub. Pay attention to the words, international global hub. Okay. It was attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Oh my goodness. And industrial Gautam Adani. I can assure you this much. Our poor Prime Minister Narendra Modi was like, hey Bhagwan, hey Ram. He must be like this. He must be like, what is this? What is this? And Gautam Adani, though, I think he must be so embarrassed. He must have he wouldn't want to be associated with what happened. It is that embarrassing. I mean, tell me honestly, do you seriously think this, what was showcased there, Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be very proud? You as an Indian, would you be very proud to show India, my brothers, Indians, this is the global hub. This, what you saw, is the global hub, and these are the kinds of people you can employ in your company. Google, Microsoft, Tesla, these are the people. Just keep your cafeteria open. Goodness. And here's the funny bit. The goal was to attract international investors and showcase we Indians are at the next level of being modern, being sophisticated, being educated. And they wanted to get a hold of this number. They wanted to attract 30.8 trillion rupees, which is 360 billion US dollars. Wow, wow, wow. And this is how our Indians acted, where Prime Minister Modi had visited, where industrial Gautam Adani had attended, and where the theme is, guys, global community, United States, UK, Europe, all the Western countries, we Indians, we are going to show you why we deserve 30.8 trillion rupees or your investments of 360 billion, and this is how we behave. Wow. Fantastic, man. Absolutely, like Russell Bates, mind blasting. So here it says, instead of focusing on high profile business deals, the summit became the backdrop for a viral spectacle of large crowds fighting over food plates during the meal break. Man, you guys must have been really hungry. Really hungry. I mean, you must have never seen food in your life. I don't know, maybe the food was so tasty, or maybe it was so delicious that yesterday they only got one spoon, that today they said, no, today, guys, listen, I can just visualize. Guys, yesterday, when they were having the meeting briefing of day one, because this was day two, day one, they were having the meeting. So, what did we do? Okay, we met the South Korean delegation, very good. We met the American ambassador. Yeah, oh, they are talking of 6 million. And then, is there any other important thing that we have to discuss in the minutes of the meeting? Gentlemen, one Ramu put up a, sir, yeah, tell me. Sir, yesterday, sir, when I went for the meal, sir, I got only one samosa and thoda chutney, sir. I didn't get the rice, I didn't get a papad, that chicken tikka, to all the guys ate the chicken tikka. I just got the curry and, sir, sabji, sir, the vegetable was also very less, sir. I was very hungry. I couldn't focus on work, sir. And then the managing director or the GM of the company, oh, sheesh, ye to bahut serious problem hai. This is a very serious problem. If our employees don't eat food, how will they have the energy to work? You can't have like Boost and like Kapil Dev, and Boost is the secret of my energy. We cannot have Bonvita. This is very important. Okay. Let us strategize. Tomorrow, when 1 o'clock is the break. This must have been the discussion. 1 o'clock is a break. 12:45, we will conclude the meeting quickly, and we will all go and stand in line. Okay? And remember, who has the plates? Wahi Sikandar. Who has the plates? He's the boss. So make sure that you not only get plate for you get plate for your colleagues. So our company will have good food, good pieces of chicken, good pieces of sabji and roti and rice and dal, and then you'll have energy throughout the day, and we don't have to overspend on the budget of snacks and drinks. At least we'll save some money. So the owner of our company will be happy. We have cut down costs. Okay, everyone. So what you do is don't worry much about breakfast. Don't spend your own money. Save your money. Lunch we will have proper. And this is exactly what happened. At 12:45, maybe all of them got ready, and little did they know that other people also had discussed all this. They must have been secretly listening. 12:45, bastards. We will, if you're coming 12:45, we'll come 12:40. Okay. So at that time, the minute the little bit of that sabji means vegetables and chicken biryani smell came, little bit, they're like you know how a dog reacts, no? Wow, 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 start shouting. Their stomach must have been shouting, and they're like, "Hey, guys, the food is coming. Acha, 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 we'll have the meeting later. We'll conclude later." They all stood up, and that is where this ruckus took place. Because if you actually look at the video, what they're doing, they're fighting over plates. They are fighting over plates, and so badly that they not only pushed the decor, they pushed the buffet, they broke the plates. They were fighting, holding on to the plates with so much focus and anger and rage. And you know, if they put the same energy for development of India, India will be number one. So they focused all that energy on the plate, and the plate broke. So videos went viral showing summit attendees jostling, shoving, and scrambling for the food plates. Some people actually grabbed the puri and sabji with their hands. Wow, wow. Puri and sabji. Just imagine the talent our Indians have. This is the plate. Grab it like this. And, wow. Some plates slipped. Just imagine the poor fellow, after all the hard work, he took the puri in his hand like this and put it here, and then it slipped and it fell down. Others dropped their food. Some dropped their plates. The scene became reminiscent of a school cafeteria, then a prestigious business event. Some found it humor in the situation, taking videos and commenting. Others comparing the rush for food the way lawyers scramble for food stalls. I don't know what our Indian lawyers are doing, but I feel sorry for them. Maybe everyone's hungry in India. I don't know. Maybe they never seen food. Okay. Others criticized the event's poor planning and suggested that many attendees were fake investors. No, Baba, they all had badges and all that. They are all employees of the company. Nobody's a fake investor. I'm not saying that the rich people, they were rich people. These are all part of a company, okay? And when you have free buffet, and free buffet, you will take your business card, get this thing, sit and wait until everyone finishes speeches and then rush there. And I know this. Why? Because in Dubai, whenever we used to have these events, at least thankfully there, they never pushed anyone. But they would simply go and represent the company to get a card, badge, so that they could have the buffet. And I know this because even I have done it. I'm not trying to show I'm high and mighty. I was not born and raised in a rich family. And if there was good food, I would always go there. And, people were kind enough to invite me because I was a young man. I used to do AV, audio visual, putting the lights and sounds. So anytime there was an event, the manager would call me. But there was no pushing and shoving. There was just taking free food. That's it. Okay. But this is at another level altogether. Meanwhile, others mock the scene as urban dehaatism. Dehaatism? What is that? A term described a sense of rural backwardness and misplaced sense of entitlement. Others took a swipe at politicians and bureaucrats, commenting that netas and babus will be fighting for their share of commission. And then, if you actually check South China newspaper and the other online news, local news, they said that in Maha Kumbh Mela pilgrimage in Uttar Pradesh, They witnessed overcrowding, ticketless passengers forcing their way into trains, turning the 43-hour journey into a nightmare. I've seen these videos where they actually broke the train, the door, and they were kicking the windows and all that. I don't know how our Indians behave like this. I for the life of me, I can't understand. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, why are you doing that? This kind of hooliganism, like, from where did it start to perpetuate? From where did it start to grow? Why is this desperation? Why is it that you believe that even though it's a full train, you deserve to be there? From where did that sense of entitlement come into being? Okay. Overcrowding in the stations led to 18 deaths. The viral footage of pilgrimage clashing and beating up others, and even fake sadhus and pilgrims, has been viral. The Kumbh Mela press conference, journalists actually scuffled over refreshments, mirroring the disarray of the Global Investor Summit. Okay. There was absolutely zero decorum and shame. Imagine, these are global newspapers writing about our Indians. The same underlying issue of overcrowding and mismanagement seemed to plague multiple large-scale events in India. One other reported that this is a very common behavior of Indians. Just imagine. International papers are writing this. The Madhya Pradesh Global Investor Summit was designed to be a high-profile platform to attract global investment and promote India as a modern economic powerhouse. But in the end, it will be remembered not for this, but rather the viral, desperate food fight. In fact, I'll tell you this. I've had clients. I have this client from Ireland. Okay, Indian guy who is based in Ireland for quite some time. He told me that he had organized a event for the Indian community at large, in a way to give back and network and all that. He had designed it to be a 3-day event, but after one day he cancelled it. And the reason he cancelled it, he said, at the buffet, like normally people stand in line, the way these guys crowded the buffet, and you're talking of students, you're talking of people who are working, you're talking of visitors who had come. He said the way they crowded the buffet, the way they, I don't know details, I'm pretty sure they didn't push and all that. He said the way they behaved, I cancelled the next 2 days. He had booked it actually for 3 days. He told me this. I have more thoughts that I want to share with you, but I'll make a separate video of this. How I actually, how my family used to actually behave, how this, this behavior pattern has come into the Indian society. And maybe then, it'll shed some light as to why these Indians behave this way. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you here. You let me know your thoughts. What do you think in the comments below? And I would definitely love to read what you have to say. Is this very common? Have you seen this behavior in different exhibitions? Like, I'm sure not all of them are pushing and shoving, but the desperation for food, when they go for all these events. And what do you do about it? I mean, what can you do about it? Okay. Love to hear your thoughts. And yes, for the hardcore nationalists, and they call them what? Andhbhaks, the blind nationalists of India. I would be very interested to know, oh, this is a fake video. Oh, this is anti-Indian. Let's see what you have to say. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. Comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.